Hello and welcome to the PvE-Gamer. The Skytear Horde Unofficial Community League Season 1 has concluded. We were defending the Gaping Maw from February 17th to March 18th. And let's take a look at the complete achievement list. There were 30 achievements available, and we have a 2-star rating as a summary for the whole league. 11 of 17 members were active in this league, so of all the users who were registered, 11 people recorded something in this season. 0 badges were claimed for the whole achievement list, so this means there was no one that completed all 30 achievements, which is quite a challenge because the league runs 1 month, so you would have to average an achievement per day. That is quite hard. The average total member completion, so counting the members that did not participate, is 17.06%, but the average active member completion, so active member completion, the more interesting statistic, is 26.36%. No one was able to claim the badge, but there were quite some entries, most of them for the Gaping Maw versus the Hatebringer and Grialth, which is only natural, because this is the first challenge that you are going to face if you play the game, pick up Leothan, and then try to win the game versus the suggested horde in the user manual. Let's go into detail and break down the available achievements. So, the Gaping Maw Defender is just a challenge against all hordes, so all 4 horde enemies and all 4 bosses on normal level, so that's the entry level. And we have an organization rating of 4 stars there. We had 11 active members of 17. 7 badges were claimed, so this means 7 members were able to complete this. Most of the entries, again, Gaping Maw versus the Hatebringer and Grialth. The other people then who did not complete the whole challenge either switched to a harder difficulty mode or just abandoned their quest, but we have an average active member completion of 79.55%. Congratulations to Brad, Lucas, Giuseppe, Michael, PvE-Gamer, Elliot, and Anthony. So the veteran Gaping Maw Defender increases the difficulty a notch, and we have a 5-star rating there and 7 active members. So why do we have a better organization rating or better challenge rating than before with less contribution and less contributing members? This is because we are counting the average active member completion. It would be very unfair to the people who dedicate their time and resources for defeating the horde and just compare this with non-active members. So we just look at the people who at least tried to start this achievement with one of them. So we have 4 people who completed the whole challenge. Congratulations to Lucas, Giuseppe, Weirdwolf, and Anthony. The challenge most tackled is veteran Gaping Maw versus the Hatebringer and Grialth, as always, then the Beast Lord and Death Dealer, and only 4 people who challenged the Dreaming Matriarch and Utseshi successfully on the hard level. Mind, this is all still solo play, so no cooperative scores yet. As for the Elite Gaping Maw Defender achievement, we have a 4-star rating, 6 active members, average active member completion of 66.67%. And the people who completed this are Giuseppe and Anthony, but we have a couple of entries in. So 5 entries for the Hatebringer and Grialth, 5 for Death Dealer and Kaino. And interestingly, in this level, we have more entries for the Death Dealer and Kaino than for the Beast Lord and Xotlan. So perhaps an indicator, but a very, very small indicator, as there is not a lot of entries, that the Death Dealer might be the more interesting challenge on a harder difficulty level, or on the hardest difficulty level in this case. We switch over to the team Gaping Maw Defender. This means 2 people played cooperatively against the according hordes, and we have got an average member completion of 25%, so only 2 stars there. Only 1 member was active, so the preferred way of playing the league seems to be solo and not co-op. But all the while we have one entry. No one claimed everything, but we have one team win from the Gaping Maw versus the Hatebringer. Interestingly, we have more entries on the veteran level. So when people switch to this level, it seems that they already are confident with the game, they know their ins and outs, and when they introduce someone else to the game, they rather stick to the hard level, which should have been called normal in my humble opinion. But what can you say? The levels as we have them are normal, hard, and painful. We've got 4 active members of 17. No one was able to claim the badge, but we had 2 entries versus Hatebringer and Grielf, 2 entries versus Death Dealer and Kaino, 1 entry versus the Beast Lord, and 1 entry versus the Dreaming Matriarch. So not bad overall. Some people introducing other players to the game. That's nice. Keep it going. No one was able to record any score from the leader team. Gaping Maw Defender, so cooperative on painful. While we have some entries on solo, this seems something that people want to tackle alone in the evenings. The One Bear Army. 3 achievements were available, so you had to claim the One Bear Army achievement, which was have the last strike with Gulbjorn and defeat the outsider and the neighboring creatures. And only one person was able to do this 3 times. Congratulations, Giuseppe. You will be the only one featuring the badge of One Bear Army for the foreseeable future. For the 2 Bear Army, we just have 1 entry, and I know who this was because I have done it myself as I introduced a friend, but it was more a bit of an accident, but planned action. What does that mean for the next season and for season 2 of the Community League? We will continue, we will select a new castle, and there will be a new selection of achievements to pursue. For everyone who participated in the first league, there are officially no prizes and no distribution. What I can say is there will not be any freebies or giveaways. We don't have any Patreon program or similar, but you will receive an email if you participated in this season with an opportunity to get your hands on some product for favorable prices. We value participation and we would like to support you in playing the game and reward you for being part of the community. Thank you and see you next season.